Hey everyone, this is Errol Wright. I'm a local realtor here in Augusta, Georgia.
No, you're not, Dad. Okay, if you're here, you're probably interested in relocating to Fort Eisenhower. And so I have my dad today who has done what you've done. And we're gonna talk about some ins and outs of relocating here from my favorite retiree, Dad. Hey, Dad.
What?
Which room are zombies afraid of?
What?
The living room. So, Dad, let's take you back to 2002. We're PCSing from Germany, from Wiesbaden to Fort Gordon at the time. What kind of challenges did you have PCSing internationally? And is there anything that you could then give to somebody that's watching that might be helpful to them with the transition?
So anytime you're PCSing, it's very hectic, juggling work, family. You've still got to clear the unit, got to clear CIF. You got to get with the commander and the person that's taking over your position, doing a right seat ride, making sure they're comfortable with it and taking over the hammer seat. Also, you have to do your children's part and go to the school, making sure that you have all their records from there. And then you also have to start your process of the gaining unit, and maybe they give you a sponsor so you can contact them just to get a feel of what you're going to expect at the next unit. My next unit was here at Augusta, Fort Gordon at that time, now Fort Eisenhower, where I was taking over the schoolhouse. It was a good transition. I do miss Germany, but I've retired here since 2009.
When you were researching to move here, what are some of the things that you were researching? Did you have time to research, or do you feel like there could have been something in place to help you have an easier transition?
So one of the great things I would have loved to have had is a point of contact here, just to give me an idea of what price ranges for homes, schools, how much the electricity, utilities are going to be, and what are some of the things to do here in the area for my children.
And that's great that you brought that up, because I am that person. When you do relocate here, it is helpful to have somebody that knows a mechanic, knows where the fun things are, and that is another reason why we put together these videos. Back to relocating here, where do you feel like is the best place for someone that is active military? Where is the best place to live here?
That's a great question. I settled down in Columbia County. There's a lot of great places here in Columbia County. A lot of the communities here. The one I live in, my subdivision, we are pretty much all friends and have been for the past 20 years. One of the special things is developing bonds there where you live at, and Augusta, especially my subdivision. I know I'm speaking of my subdivision only, but the people here are just amazing.
And I feel like there's more than just you that feels that way about the sense of community here, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people do like being here, is the sense of community. Let's just say you're already here. What are some pros about living in the area?
This place is great. If there's things you want to see, if you want to go to the beach, it's only an hour away. They have Savannah, they have Tybee, they have Charleston, so many places to go to. Atlanta's 2 hours away. If you're into football, Atlanta Falcons is at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That stadium is amazing, and so many things to do in the area.
I think that brings us to our next question, which is, how things have changed in the area since 2002. And so maybe there's something different. Like if you were relocating to the area now, where would you move to?
So that's a great question. Of course, I'm a little bit older now, so I do want my own space. But if I was younger, there's a lot of subdivisions here just in Columbia County. I can't pinpoint one. I've been to several. I've got friends scattered throughout the county. Every subdivision is pretty awesome.
Well, thank you, Dad. And I hope that answers some of your questions about relocating here. And if you would like a point of contact, you can give me a call so we can talk Propertunity. See you in the next video.